Alright, we're going to do a somewhat of a quick teardown on a Zotac solid core 5080 while in my semi truck waiting for a delivery. So I had one of my fans go out. It was making noise on the ball bearing. I talked to the warranty people, and just reading the fine print, something along the lines of they're not responsible if it gets damaged in transit, and you might not even get the exact same card that you sent out returned to you. So you know what, I think I'm skillful enough to replace the fans. So I already somewhat have it halfway torn apart. You probably can't see in here, but I'm pointing with my finger right here real close. There's a screw here, screw here, screw here, here, and here, and here for the shroud. And then when you flip it over, you're gonna have to take all the screws out on the shroud. Don't mess with the back plate, especially because of warranty. You don't want to mess with that. And so far, I didn't see any stickers saying anything about voiding warranty when I popped this open. So I already screwed a couple of these screws down because you got some sticky pads and I don't want to ruin that. But when you move the shroud, when you move this back plate over, deep down in here, you'll see a screw in here and another screw in here. Actually, if you look through the hole right here where my finger's at, you can actually see where there's a screw hole there. So there's one there, one there. So that's what holds this whole shroud down. So 2, 4, 6, and then 2 in the bottom, and then this whole thing comes up just very carefully, and you can actually take the shroud off. The fans are attached, and instead of messing with the wires attached to the back to the PCB board or whatever the hell it's called, you can actually see there's connections right here. So there's just 3 screws holding the fan in the shroud. So you pop the fan out, disconnect it right here, pop a new one in, and voila, your bad fan is replaced. Because it was my back fan right here where the bearing was going out. When it ran around 70%, 80% speed, according to MSI Afterburner, you'd hear the bearings just really whine real bad. So it was kind of concerning. But now that I know how to tear this apart, hopefully others will as well, because as of right now, I cannot find a video anywhere on how to get this thing to open. So again, real quick, actually you can see right here, you know, screw here, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can see right here 7 and 8. But again, the only way you can access those 2 screws, because you got to be careful, this is plastic. If you yank that thing open, you're gonna break it. So the only way you can access those 2 screws is you got to take this back plate off, and just carefully when you're taking it off, just wobble it back and forth, and let it break free, because it's got, I believe it's got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 sticky pads under there that are helping, you know, to get rid of heat. But as long as you don't touch them, as long as you don't mess with them, I feel that you shouldn't have to replace them. But if you stretched them out and ruined them, then you'll have to go somewhere online to find those pads to replace them. All right, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.